Joining the MCU it's always an honor to be asked to join it. I was trepidatious about doing it, as any big decision is. I didn't know whether or not I could deliver what they were hoping I could. It was a bit of a decision, and they were able to sort of, convince me that I was what they wanted. What drew me to the character most was his polarizing character, was the polarization. He's a bit of a troubled guy, and troubled for reasons that I think people will end up going, oh wow, I didn't see that coming. So I hope that's the way people feel when they get to that, some of those parts, some of those aspects of the character. The shield was difficult to learn how to use because it's awkward. It's heavy. Justin Eaton, who's my stunt performer, he's my stunt double. We spent a lot of time doing what he would call shield work, and being able to throw the shield, use the shield as a tool. The stunt team is unbelievable at, and very experienced using it, doing this stuff. So I learned a lot from them. We spent quite a bit of time actually on me learning how to use the shield and throw it and all that kind of fun stuff that was more difficult than I thought. It's heavier than I thought it was going to be. It's more cumbersome than I thought it was going to be. And to do some of the stuff that they needed to be done, it did take a lot of practice. So I was grateful for those guys. Otherwise, you wouldn't have been seeing a very exciting version of Captain America. It was really fun. A typical day on set with Kari, Sebastian, Anthony, the crew. It was fun. It was sometimes the experience of bigger things can be a bit laborious just because they're big, but with the people that you're working with, it really does make all the difference. Sebastian and Anthony are two of the nicest, greatest people. They're so much fun. They keep it so much fun. Anthony has the best sense of humor. Sebastian has the best sense of humor. They're just wonderful to work with. So on that front, it was easy. On the other fronts, it was sometimes difficult because I have questions, or they'd have questions, or they need to figure things out that weren't always have stock answers to them. You want to figure it out the best way that you possibly can so that everybody can get the most out of the project. Kari and Zoe were so amazing at being open to the ideas, being open to things that, weren't necessarily the direction that it may have seemed to start off with, and being okay with changing that, but keeping it within their vision of what they wanted the show to be. They were very special that way, in my opinion. And I felt really lucky to work with them and the crew. The crews are all great. The crews are all absolutely top notch, and you can't ask for better.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey, you guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yeah.
Nice.
Hey!